Hello viewers, this is Technically Speaking, and today I'm going to do a tool review. I went out and purchased a computer-safe automotive logic probe, which is the hard way of saying a high-tech test light. This test light will help you to find power and grounds quickly over using a regular test light. Now this was on sale for $9.99 at Harbor Freight. So I'm not sure if it's always on sale, but you know, you can always use the 20% off coupons there. So first thing I'll do is just kind of show you the components. It looks very typical here. It has a probe, and this right here is insulated, which is nice. Then it has the handle. Inside the handle, instead of just a regular bulb, it has an LED light. And actually there's more than one, I believe. And it has a couple of resistors. It has a typical looking cord, and what is different is that this one attaches to both the positive and the negative terminal on the battery. What it does is that it takes the LEDs, and the LEDs only allow one-way current. So they sense current in one direction and it lights one bulb. It senses current going the other direction and lights the other bulb. And this is how you can get this, what people call a smart probe. So this should save you time over a typical test light, but let's go find out if it works. So what you need to do is first uncover the terminals on the battery. That's the positive terminal, and here's the negative terminal. Negative is ground and positive is power, unless you have an MG, of course. Alright, so what I can do is put this probe on here, and I will attach this one here. And so then now, whatever I touch this to, it should identify whether it's a ground or a power. So to test it, first I'm going to touch it to the negative or ground, and it lights up a green light, which tells me that it senses that as ground. If I touch over here, the LED that lights up is red, so that tells me that it's a power source. So the reason this is considered computer safe is that it draws a very low amount of current. And if you're testing sensors on a car, you are probably going to be touching a wire that goes back to the computer. And having a probe that uses low current like this allows you to test the grounds if it's a ground controlled circuit, especially if you're in a fuse box. Okay guys, so for me to sum it all up, I would give this tool, this Harbor Freight Smart Probe, as I'll call it, I'll give it a 4 out of 5. And I'll have to knock it for not the best quality, but it does work. It came in working condition. Harbor Freight will always take back a broken tool when you buy it, and so that's why I'm going to give this a high rating. I still personally prefer a standard test light, and if you click on my other videos, you'll see why I prefer those lights. But for a general test light, especially for someone who's not an electrician, who doesn't really want to get into the nitty-gritty, this is a great way to quickly find power and ground. Thanks guys for watching. If you want to subscribe to my channel, go ahead. If you want to leave a comment, I would appreciate it. If you have any questions or ideas for videos, email me at questionsfortheshop@gmail.com. Have a good night.